Alright, our next topic is going to be tables. A lot of people don't get into tables this fast. I think it's good to do this right now. A lot of people think it's an intermediate scripting topic, but it's really not. So with variables, we can only store one piece of data in a variable at one time. Like if I do local, you know, var equals 24, it's just 24. It's or whatever I want to put. It's just 5. It's just a string. I can't I can't put 5 and then like a string after that. That won't work. Um, I can I can obviously add stuff because if you add 5 plus 4, that's one value. So what if we had variables that could store a lot of different pieces of data in that variable, and we can do that with tables. So I'm going to keep this variable normal. I'm going to set equal to like 8, and then I'm going to do local. You can name it table whatever you want. It's similar to a variable. I'm just going to name it my table. Put the equals. So we're going to need some curly brackets. That's hit and shift on the square brackets. Yeah, next to the minus and plus sign on the keyboard. So, right, and then inside those curly brackets, I'm gonna put 8 as well. So I'm gonna print my variable, and let's print my table too. So the variable prints 8, but the table is printing whatever that is. It's a memory address, but we don't have to really worry about that right now. How do we make that print 8? We put 8. That data is in that table. How do we make it print 8 instead of that? Like I want 8. So tables have indexes. Like the back of a book is, the index of everything that's in the book. It's a list of values. So the multiple data values comes in when I can put a comma here and then do like 9 after that. I don't want to get too far ahead though right now. So I'm going to remove this print var. We're just going to focus on this table right now. So we have this table with 8 and 9 inside of it. How do we get it? Well, we can do print my table. Now we'll use the square brackets. This indicates the index of a table. And so what index do we want? I want the first index. The tables start from first index to as many indexes as your little heart desires. So that index is 1. I'm going to run it, and it'll print 8 because 8 is inside of the first index. And if I wanted to print 9, I would print the second index of the table because 9 is that second number there. And if I run that, the output will print 9. Technically, that's a variable right there. That index of the table is a variable. I can say, local, my index is equal to my table, and then I want to get 8 out of the table, so I'm going to put 1. I print my index, and it'll print 8. And yeah, the indexes act like variables too. So if I did my table, the first index equals, we can set it to something else, like 7. And then if we print my table, the first index of it, we'll get 7. So, right, you're seeing this, what the script sees right before, you're printing that my table with the first index, it's actually, 7 and 9. But, we had it 8, 9 first, just to show that, I can change the second index too. It's 9, I can change it to 7. I'm still printing the first index, so it's going to print 8 because we weren't changing the first index. We're changing the second index. There's that 7. And, you can, I don't know, you can add them. You can add them too. You can move my table, the second index, which is 9, and then print my index. What do you think that'll be? I'm guessing 17. Yep, there's 17 in output. And yeah, I can keep going with this. I can put in my string, and let's say I did my table 4, because the string is the 4th indexed, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 11, and then the string. And so if I print my index, it'll print string.